Okamoto Kitchen.
What would you do if your significant other was kidnapped? Would you A, call the police, B, beat up the whole city, or C, get some delicious food? Well, these people chose C. Despite the fact that they're horrible partners, I think they made the right decision. The other day I had the pleasure of attending the Okamoto Kitchen collab with the brand new WayForward game, River City Girls, a game that is part of the Kunio-kun / River City Ransom series. We had cosplayers, some of the voice actors of the game showed up and showed their love, and Jacksepticeye was there, and I shook his hand, guys. Oh my god. But the real question is, did the completionist actually complete his meal? I don't know. I didn't get to talk to him. But regardless, it was an amazing showing, and if you didn't make it, then maybe you're just, busy saving your boyfriends or girlfriends. I don't know your life. Either way, I had the pleasure of speaking with River City Girls director Adam Tierney at the end of the event to talk a bit about the process of how the game came to be.
What's going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Okamoto Kitchen. I am joined by Adam Tierney. We just got done the River City Girls event for Okamoto Kitchen. It was a nice little collab. We had some Merv burgers, some avocado toast. So tell us a little bit about the beginnings of River City Girls, how it came to be, how the idea spurned on.
Yeah, I mean, like River City Ransom, the NES game, I've known that since I was a kid and played that and Double Dragon. And so WayForward, who I work for, we've been more aggressive about going to Japan and working directly with the licensors over there on some of the classic brands that we always loved. So one of them, a meeting that we had a few years ago, was with Arc System Works to talk about some of their brands. And so we pitched them on this idea of bringing back the two girls, Masako and Kyoko, from the Super Famicom version of Kunio-kun and calling it River City Girls, and they really liked it right from the start. So we had a good conversation then, and then we talked for a few months after that. They were totally on board, and to the point where they not only licensed the brand to us, but they actually co-produced it and co-published it with us. So just really working with them and good partnership with them. They loved the pitch, and it kind of just came from there.
That's awesome. So you just had this idea, and then you just made the idea a reality.
Yeah, I mean, the Super Famicom game with Kyoko and Masako, I had not seen until a few years ago. And so when I saw it, it was so charming because WayForward does a lot of games where it has, female protagonists, and the girls look fantastic, and the combat was cool, and the way they animated was cool, and just everything was super charming. So it made a lot of sense to kind of try and not do a sequel or a reimagining, but just something with those characters specifically. And then also just the larger world of Kunio-kun and Double Dragon is something that we've loved for decades. So it was cool to play in that too.
Awesome. So you wrote everything yourself for the most part for this game?
Yeah. So Bannon Rudis is my assistant director, and he did all the combat in the game. He and I plotted everything out together. So that was really fun because most of the Kunio-kun games, they're kind of built off each other. So even Arc has done like 5 or 6 of them. So they use the same world. We had to do it from scratch because we were doing a new art style. So Bannon and I sat down and we said, okay, what are the city locations? What is each area? And then what are the quests and what are the bosses? So we hashed out all that stuff. And then from there, I wrote the script, and then we worked with Christina V, our voice director and one of the actors in the game. She cast all the amazing actors, and then she also directed all the VO in the game.
Awesome. So all the because I was going to say it's like kind of like a Smash Brothers of voice actors and stuff on this project. So that was all Christina V's like casting, all her different connections and whatnot.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. I mean, she's been a friend for a number of years, but every project I've done for like the last 5 years, she's done the casting and VO direction, and she just has an amazing ability to just find these perfect voices. Even when I write a character and I'm like, all right, I know it's going to be this particular actor, she usually gives me somebody who's even better. So yeah, she's just incredible.
That's amazing. So you tried the food, the Okamoto Kitchen, River City Girls food?
Yes, I did.
All right. Do you approve?
I do, yeah. So we tried a little bit of everything.
Okay.
My son, who's 9, who I don't know if it's a millennial or whatever is the next one, but he loved the avocado toast.
Okay.
My wife got the Merv burger, and then I had the tonkatsu, which was really good. But the Merv burger especially was so cool to see in real life because that's one that's been in the game since the very beginning. It's the most kind of iconic food item in the entire series, and they've done like 50 of these games. So having Okamoto Kitchen bring the Merv burger to life was just really a dream come true.
Yeah, seriously. So would you say the taste is like canon? Canon taste?
I guess it has to be because it's never I mean, unless I'm missing some, obscure website or something, I don't think they've ever really gotten into the details of it. So yeah, I would say the Okamoto Merv Burger was probably the canon Merv Burger.
You heard it here, people. This was a collaboration with Okamoto Kitchen and River City Girls. So who's best girl? Is it Kyoko, Misako, or Haru?
I don't know, man. I can't pick. I mean, especially between Misako and Kyoko, they're just, they're like your kids. You just love them. And after hearing Kaylee and Kira do their voices, it's amazing. I will say, like, a lot of people online right now are really digging the secondary characters. And so I think the one that's kind of jumping out into the lead right now is Marion from Double Dragon. We made her really kind of buffed out, and she's got some, like, really wicked white hair. And so everyone's going crazy for her. So she seems to be the favorite right now.
Marion wins. Oh, perfect.
My favorite would probably be the duo, Kyoko and Misako, but I love Haru-chan as well.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll take that.
Yeah,
that's a non-answer. I'll take it.
Just gonna give Haru, give that point to Haru real quick. Okay. Sorry. Carry on.
So, are there going to be any, for those who haven't played it yet, are there going to be any references to the older games, like tiny Easter eggs, like small hidden details that only like the real fans?
Yes, all of it.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. Like I think there's about like 22, 23 shops that you can visit, and so all of those, with the exception of maybe like 3 or 4 which have new characters, they're all pulled from old Double Dragon games, from Kunio-kun games. The NPCs you visit, the bosses, there's so many characters that are pulled from this crazy lineage, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people in the U.S. don't know. In the U.S. we only had about a dozen or so River City games, called River City over here, but in Japan they're over 50 games, and the number of characters, like I think Arc is releasing a Kunio-kun game right after this that has something like 180 playable characters, because that's how many damn characters there are in this series. So it was really cool to work with them and all their knowledge on it and figure out who's going to be the cameos, who's going to be in each shop, and then again to go back to Christina and have her figure out the voice for all those, and go to Priscilla, our lead artist, and have her figure out the visual for them. And it was really cool to tap into that universe.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the food. If you've not played River City Girls yet, definitely highly recommend it. It's on pretty much everything now, right? The Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So go check it out, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right, Mr. Adam, sir, it was great talking with you, but I gotta try out the game for myself. It was a nice, relaxing day. You're a very chill and down-to-earth guy, and I'm just excited to see what kind of gameplay that kind of translates into. No, this is nice and relaxing. Super chill. Not just very low key and calm and peaceful and nice and Zuzu. I am out of money. It's nice. I kind of want a burger now. I'll see you in the next one.